Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques. What's up, Buffalo? What's up, Bills?
Buffalo.
Bills Mafia? Where you at, Bills Mafia? Y'all kind of quiet. I don't hear you.
I don't either.
I don't either.
It's going to be excuse time. You're going to get an excuse in the book.
It is.
No accountability.
None whatsoever.
Accountability.
Yep.
That's a key word, accountability. Hold your accountability.
Exactly.
It's called accountability. Take it and put it in your hands and hold it.
Absolutely. So we put off 42 points on the vaunted Bills defense.
Yep.
Guys, all week long, man, we've been getting just a lot of people talking trash about the Titans, man, even on our show. And that's fine. That's none personal. But, we were on Buffalo Fanatics show. Check out his podcast. Shout out to Rico and all the Buffalo Fanatics. But, man, the fans let us know they were going to just beat us down. We had to worry about Devin Singletary, the motor. You know what he sounded more like? He sounded like this. Couldn't even get it started. Couldn't even get his. My daughter's favorite book is A Little Engine That Could. That's who he reminded me of, bro. Y'all see, we told you we weren't worried about him. We said that, right?
Right.
You guys let a COVID-ridden team beat your whole squad, dude.
And not just beat them. Manhandle them.
Manhandle.
Y'all
jumping off buildings, not off tables, not on tables, off buildings right now. For real.
Manhandle.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes.
This game, and we said it, Hawk. We said it on the Fanatic show. We said it on our show. You bet not let the Titans come in and beat y'all.
Exactly.
Because if you do, hey, you're going to have a problem. You're going to the Super Bowl. Let me say this. Bills Mafia. Not only did you have to you just got spanked by a Titans team that's half going, but you gotta go into, and I don't know if Kansas City's coming to them or they're going to Kansas City, but you're gonna play a pissed off Kansas City team that just got blown out by the Raiders.
Right.
Strap up.
Be ready.
Strap up.
And I'm gonna stop calling them Bills Mafia. We're gonna start calling them right now the way that they looked against us. The Titan boys, tighten up. We them boys. The real boys, Bills camp.
Hey.
Hashtag Bills camp.
Hey,
right?
They got to earn it back.
They got to earn that. And while I'm at it, Jacques, I'm gonna take a 30-second break. I want to enjoy this bag of wings. Y'all see this right here?
Hey, pass me one, bro.
Okay, Anchor Bar, the original Buffalo wing. Okay, this is in Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? This is the original Buffalo wing. So I'm gonna take a bite out of this wing right here, and I'm eating it with ranch dressing.
Hey.
Not blue cheese, Buffalo. Ranch.
The backstory, people, is
all right. Go for it.
Up north in Buffalo, Mr. Rico asked him. He posed a question. He said, "Hey guys, do you like ranch or blue cheese?" Of course, we're from the South. We love ranch. We put ranch on everything, literally everything. But for some odd reason, up north in Buffalo, they like blue cheese. Who likes blue cheese? Who likes blue cheese? And Hawk, them wings look damn good, man. Hey,
they do, man. We appreciate it, Anchor Bar in the city of Buffalo. We appreciate it, Bills Club, Bills Camp. We appreciate it, man.
Hey.
Woo! Loving it.
Hey, shout out to them boys, man. They never broke focus.
Never did, man.
Hey, they come together as a team. They ride as a team. They fall as a team.
Proud of these dudes, man.
Well-coached, well-knit team. And the Titans have been here since 99. You know what I mean? They became the Titans in 99. Been here since 97, right?
Yep.
This is a team that resilience, right? This is a team that literally bend and don't break. Shout out to the defense.
Yes.
Shout out to the defense. Like I've told you early other shows, we're not having a preseason hurts, dog. It hurts. It literally hurts. And those first 3 games, those are preseason games. This is game 1.
Yep.
And it showed me. And Clowney ain't in shape.
Nope.
Beasley ain't in shape. Ain't nobody in shape.
Nobody in shape.
You had, 12 days off?
Yep. And a bunch of practice squad players playing.
And the practice squad.
That's what the Bills fans might not understand. About 30% of our team was practice squad players playing against your full team. You can't say, because Tre'Davious White is out, that would have made a huge difference. It ain't going to make that big of a difference. Not with that point differential. It was a 3-point win, maybe. Not no 42. I don't even. What did y'all score? 5? Was it 42-5? That's what it felt like.
Yeah, right. But I mean, they still had Micah Hyde. They still had Poyer. They still had Oliver. They still had their defense.
They
still
did.
had
They did.
Stephon Diggs. They still had Singletary.
Yep.
They still had Cox. They still had their team.
They did.
They had their team, right?
They only could put up 16 points.
We had Hollister out there. We had what was the kid?
Guys on Westbrook. What's his name?
Westbrook.
Who is? I've never even heard of dude.
I haven't either.
I knew he got drafted. I was like, I didn't know he was on the field like that. Todd Sambrello was out there playing, like, you know, a bunch of guys. And the Buffalo Bills got outcoached. They got outsmarted. They got outplayed. They were being out tough. I mean, you just put out on anything. That's what happened to the Buffalo Bills. Real talk, man. And go ahead, sir. No sacks. No sacks. And Ryan Tannehill was running like he was Mike Vick out there. So here's a question that I have for the Buffalo fans, Titan fans, and NFL fans about this game and moving forward. Can the real number 17 stand up?
Please
stand up, 17. And we ain't talking about no Josh Allen. We're talking about Ryan Tannehill, man. Ryan Tannehill was poised. He balled out. Ryan Tannehill's not going to give you 400 yards. He's not. He's going to give you 250 and 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. He don't have to.
With this team, he doesn't have to, Hawk.
Exactly,
he doesn't have to give you 300, 400 yards. Josh Allen threw it for 42 times, dog.
Exactly.
When we took away the running game, he has to throw.
Exactly.
That was the thing about Tannehill in Miami. He didn't have a run game.
Yep.
He didn't have all the pieces. Literally, every practice squad player 8 today.
Right. Exactly. Absolutely.
8 today.
8. Jonnu. 8.
McNichols. Hell, Derrick Henry.
With ranch dressing.
Bruh. Derrick Henry had a reception for 6-8.
Exactly. So on Twitter, we got so many DMs and IMs on Instagram from Buffalo fans across the world. Oh, you guys aren't ready for Devin Singletary. He's the cold running back. You're not ready for Josh Allen, the real MVP of the league. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it. Josh Allen looks like the Josh Allen from last year in this game. Now, he might have had a bad game. Fine. That's cool. But so many people talk so bad about our defense, and look what happened, right? 2 interceptions, a 77 passer rating. Are you kidding me? You know how many yards Devin Singletary had rushing? This guy, okay, the leading rusher was T.J. Yeldon, and he had garbage yards at the end of the game. Devin Singletary had 25 yards rushing. The motor, right? You might need to go to the mechanic and get that fixed, to be honest, right? That's just being real. So, again, Jacques, as you say, I'm so proud of the Titans. I'm so proud of how hard they played. I know one player that's a bit shocked of what happened, and that's your boy Josh Norman, man.
Henry trying to get to the outside.
You see what Derrick Henry did to him, bro? Look at this.
Henry trying to get to the outside.
That's crazy.
Bruh. I mean, literally, he ended this. I mean, I think that was the best stiff arm Derrick's done. The Earl Thomas was dope. But this was amazing. Literally.
Facts. No paper.
His whole body contorted, bro. Like, literally. I mean, he had my man in the air. Literally
flying like this.
Literally flying. And with that energy right there, I knew. I said, okay, the Titans are playing more tougher football. They're a physical team. They're opposing their will against this team, literally.
Fact.
Now, people say, well, Derrick Henry only had, 57 yards? That's fine.
That's
57
fine.
yards and 2 touchdowns.
Right.
57 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Fantasy football owners are like this right now.
Right. He didn't have to run for, 30 yards a game that he usually has to do.
Didn't have to.
McNichols had good bursts. I loved it.
Yep. Darrington Evans,
when he was in there, he had good bursts. So something that I'm liking about this team, and we talked about it in the summer, this team has so many weapons. It's like it's a candy. It's like having a bunch of candy, and it's a dream. This is a Madden team, dog. This is a team that's built on Madden, literally.
Yes.
On offense, I can literally just pick apart.
Exactly.
And AJ Brown made Josh Norman look like a baby, bro.
A little boy out there. Made him look like a little boy out there. And AJ Brown's not super fast, but he has good routes. He's a bigger receiver and strong. And Josh Norman was like, where is this guy at? Pass interference. And then, the offensive coordinator, Dayball for the Bills, even Leslie Frazier, they both got outcoached by our coaches. Completely outcoached. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. They were outcoached. We made the adjustments as we always do in the second half. If you slept on our defense, I bet you won't sleep on them again. I bet you Buffalo won't take us lightly ever again. Maybe we'll see y'all in the play. I hope we see y'all in the playoffs.
I hope we do too.
I hope we see y'all in the playoffs.
Something that we did, and I apologize. I thought that COVID was going to stop this, but I had to go back and look at the archives. I had to go back and look at the games that we've beaten teams with having Parrish Cox at cornerback or Blake. What was his name?
Valentino Blake.
Yeah, Blake, that guy. And just average players on defense when we had Dick LeBeau. We beat the Green Bay Packers. We beat the Seattle Seahawks. We've beaten the New Orleans Saints. We've beaten the Cowboys. We've beaten the Patriots twice. We've beaten high-powered teams. So if we put the Bills up here, we've done it again. So for now on going forward, I won't doubt the Titans. Literally, I have to go back to my element is, hey, this team is so talented across the board that it's really scary to say it's going to be really hard to just really blow us out the water. And the defense has come alive. And we didn't even have Jeffrey Simmons, y'all. We didn't have Kalama Kalea.
We didn't, sir.
We don't have a Dory Jackson. Exactly. We don't have Fulton. We're still at half capacity, bro.
Exactly. That's what I don't think Bill's camp understands.
They don't.
Bill's club, whatever you want to call them. They didn't understand that. They didn't. They're going to say the injuries that they had, but we have injuries and COVID, and we haven't practiced in weeks. So we said before the game, we was like, you guys should beat us. Yeah, it should be. I mean, 1 + 1 does equal 2. Last I checked, right? I mean, it should have been a victory, but you guys got beat. It wasn't a fluke. Y'all came to Nashville. Y'all came down here, got down south, eating some ranch dressing, I'm sure, and got whooped. You know, and again, blue cheese is okay. I'm not opposed to blue cheese. Right. Give me ranch like we do down south, man. Give me some ranch, bro. Eat some more wings, Buffalo. You need to get back in the weight room and do what you have to do, man.
And go back to the other point. We go to the offensive side of the ball, Hawk. We didn't have Adam Humphries. We didn't have Corey Davis. I mean, literally, dog, we're missing skilled players. So that's just a scary. I mean, any team going forward that will play the Titans, be very, 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 very careful.
Right.
Because this team is, like you said, Hawk, the Buffalo. We tried to tell them on Fanatics.
We
did.
We
tried to say, hey, we have a team, guys, we have so much talent on this team that it's really it's like a flower. Once that flower buds and it blossoms, Titans are scary, man. We're so balanced, man. And something I like too. The defense. I mean, whoever called the defensive calls today, plays today. Good job.
Great job.
Something I noticed, we were in a lot of nickel. We were in a lot of dime.
Yes.
We had a lot of DBs out there. We only allowed anything in front of us you can have, and anything in the back of us you're not getting. Right. And majority of the interceptions came within that zone, literally.
Right. Correct.
We played a true zone defense, literally. If you see the Titans when they play zone, they play like a hybrid type of zone. They play zone, but some of it man. So this was a true zone defense, and we had the DBs to do it.
Yep, that's facts, sir. And then when you look at it offensively as well, too, man, for Buffalo, Stephon Diggs, we figured he'd have a good game. We did think Dawson Knox would have a good game. He didn't. But I think what we did is like we did against Baltimore in the playoffs last year. Mm-hmm. We play a coverage. It's like, okay, you can get 10 or 12 catches. We can live with that. It might even be 100 yards. That's fine. You ain't going to score no touchdowns. Y'all not going to score a lot of points. We are a bend but don't break defense. We've been like that for years, and I think folks just did not understand that. Mm-hmm. And so when you look at Josh Allen, Josh Allen, for the past 3 games, it's been 3 games now, he has declined in his production on yards. All I ask you to do is look at the stats. Every game he's going from 400, 300, now tonight 200, and 2 interceptions, right? Yep. Malcolm Butler was eating today. Malcolm Butler was like, man, am I back in New England in the AFC East? Am I back? Is Tom Brady my quarterback back there or something? Right. Let's do this, right? So awesome job again to our defense. So, Jacques, question for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we got to point out some players that were outstanding this game. The whole team was outstanding. Salute Tennessee. Tighten up, baby. Tennessee, y'all did a heck of a job. I'd give a player of the game to all of you guys. If you're watching the show, man, we appreciate the effort, man. Watch the whole game. Awesome work. So who would you feel in this game for the Titans? Who was the offensive player of the game?
So for me, it'll be Tannehill. And the reason why I say Tannehill is because, of course, Tannehill, he's not getting the respect. He's not going to get the respect, okay?
Right.
When we didn't have to have Derrick Henry, okay? Mm-hmm. And Derrick Henry had a pedestrian day. That's fine. Tannehill was able to take over the game, right?
Yes.
We said last year if we had a quarterback, we would have beat the Bills also. Literally. Exactly. We've always had at the helm of, we've had Mariota. Tannehill distributed the ball evenly, man. And it wasn't nothing where it was explosive plays. It was literally dink and dunk, dink and dunk, dink and dunk, dink and dunk, dink and dunk. I mean, the conversions on third downs was amazing. He only had 195 yards and 3 touchdowns. He threw from, 21 of 28? That's not bad, bro.
129 passer rating, bro. 129% passer rating.
That's like he killing it. I mean, A.J. Brown. Hey, AJ, welcome back, A.J. Brown.
Welcome back, A.J. Arthur Juan Brown, welcome, sir.
Welcome. Khalif Raymond, and his best catch was what? 3rd and 15 through the seam. Boom, caught the ball in stride, move forward. Right. Hey, perfect. He was splitting the zone. He was killing it. Anthony Ferguson, three catches for 19 yards. Man, everybody got a catch. Nick Westbrook, Derrick Henry got a catch. McNichols got a catch. Everybody got a catch. Everybody. Now, I remember Rico on the Fanatics show. He said, "We know Tannehill. We know Tannehill. We know Tannehill." Rico, brother. This is not Tannehill from the Dolphins. This is Tannehill with the Tennessee Titans, okay?
Absolutely.
People, Tannehill is not a fluke. He is having the best time. First of all, he's having fun. I can see it in his face.
He is.
He's not making mistakes, man. I mean, literally, he's playing mistake-free football, and it's amazing to see. Like, it's something that is really, like out of this world. I'm like, okay, he's playing really, really good. Once Derrick Henry catches up, this is ridiculous.
It is, man.
And remember, he's an athlete. He used to be a receiver. He can run the ball too, people.
Right, exactly.
He can run the ball too. So something that I've seen what Josh Allen does, he improvises on the run, right? He rolls out the pocket.
Yep.
Tannehill did the same thing tonight,
He did.
dog.
He did.
The same exact thing. So for me, it's Tannehill. So,
okay.
We got an offensive player of the game.
Yes.
Gotta have a defensive player of the game, brother. Who is
so? For me, defensively, who played his tail off is Malcolm Butler, man. I think Malcolm Butler had some struggles early, man, but just like most games, Malcolm Butler just has to get adjusted. He's got to kind of figure it out. Even against Justin Jefferson 2 weeks ago, Justin Jefferson had a heck of a game, but in the second half, Malcolm Butler shut him down. He did the exact same thing tonight as well, no matter who he was covering. He was at the right time, at the right spot on all those interceptions. He did a heck of a job competing. That's what I like about Malcolm Butler. He competes. He can get beat, and the next play he's trying to compete again, right? So folks have to understand as a corner, corner's like probably it is the hardest position to play on defense, playing corner. You're on the island. You're going against a receiver who knows the routes. The quarterback knows the plays in the routes as well. All you have to do really, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to guess and things like that. It's so much going on in your mind as a corner, plus tackling big running backs, right? So you have the world against you as a corner. So that's why when you see corners make plays, they might act like they won a Super Bowl. You're like, no, we ain't. We here, right? Malcolm Butler competed, and he always competes. Malcolm Butler had a heck of a game tackling and also with the interceptions. Awesome job to Malcolm Butler. Awesome job to the entire defense. The fact that we didn't have certain players on the field, as Jacques alluded to earlier, Malcolm Butler still was a heck of a player tonight, man. Awesome job, Malcolm Butler.
And he had 2 interceptions for 97 yards.
Exactly.
He had the most rushing yards on the team.
Facts, no paper.
2 interceptions for 97 yards.
Sucks for you, Buffalo. Sucks for you.
Literally. I mean, I'm proud of these boys, and this gives me enough confidence to go for it. Now, Sunday's game is very important because that's the division, right? We gotta make sure we get up in the division.
Yep.
But we haven't beat Buffalo this bad. From what I
can
recall, never. We never beat Buffalo this bad. And it's scary. It's a scary thing for the rest of the league to think about it. They're like, man, Derrick Henry ain't even went off yet.
No, he hasn't. No. Nope.
The King ain't went off yet.
He hasn't.
Think about this. I mean,
they stacked the box, as everyone has done. They stacked the box. But what happened? We called it on the show. Play action. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep. Other rollouts, bootlegs, all day.
Top 5 in the league in play action. That statistically we're number 4 overall in the league.
And you still have Micah Hyde and Poyer back there.
And Poyer.
You had your
safeties. They were out there. Where were they? They didn't make not a play. They didn't make one play this game. Not one. Nope. Neither one of these all-pro safeties that never get talked about. And honestly, on television, the announcers, in my opinion, were sort of rooting for Buffalo. They kept saying what Buffalo should do to try to win this game. I'm like, y'all going for Buffalo? And I don't like to be a fan like that. I don't try to look at it from a biased perspective, but just listening to it, even my 14-year-old son said the same thing. He's like, that's kind of weird. I say, that is kind of weird, isn't it? So, yeah.
But people got to understand. It's a trendy league. So you go with the hottest hand, which is right now Buffalo.
Yep.
Now, Buffalo fans, and we thank you guys for subscribing to us as well.
Absolutely.
you guys got another hurdle you got to get over, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs, okay? And I got iterated earlier. Y'all played a pissed-off Titans team, okay? Y'all about to play a pissed-off Chiefs team.
Yep.
Literally, pissed-off Chiefs team. And the way your defense is depleted, I almost thought they had COVID and they was out for 2 weeks. And
Facts.
We have been practicing.
Facts.
I mean, the preparation, there was no preparation. And big ups to Mike Vrabel, man. Big ups to Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel has improved each year that he's been a coach. He has. And watch out for that man to get an extension. Arthur Smith, he's gone next year.
I hate to hear that too, man. As an offensive coordinator, he'll be a head coach somewhere, man, because he keeps everybody involved. I mean, Arthur Juan Brown, AJ Brown is his nickname. Arthur Juan is his government name.
Right.
Hadn't played all season. Hadn't over 90 yards receiving today and a touchdown. Right. Yep. He gets them involved. Jonnu Smith involved, right? He gets players in Ferkser. You know, a bunch of guys people might not even just know, right? Mm-hmm. That's what Arthur Smith does. So I'm very proud of him, the coaching staff, and the whole team, man. So Jacques, generally speaking about this game, again, we know it's one game. The next game, who knows what might happen, right? Sometimes you can't put the whole season in one game. We still got 12 more games to go. But how do you feel moving forward from today? At this point on October 13th, 9:35 p.m. Central Standard Time, how do you feel about the Titans right now?
This was a game. This was a confidence game, okay? This was a game where I feel like, to me, the offense was already clicking. To me, this was a defensive boost game to know, hey, we're back. We're playing our game. We're here. This is how we were playing last year. We just needed to catch up. Now how I feel going forward, I'm telling you, the league better watch out, dog.
Yep.
The Steelers better watch out. The Ravens. And these are teams that are barely getting by. These are teams that's barely getting. I know we play the Browns this year. They better be careful.
Yes,
these
correct.
teams that think, okay, they're looking at the Titans' defense on paper.
Yep.
Yes, on paper, we might be 31st ranked in pass and everything like that. But what I've seen today is we went back to last year's football and last year's defensive schemes. Literally, we didn't let nothing get behind us, literally. Yep. So, like you said, it's one game, yes. But this was one game where they've already deemed Josh Allen as the MVP candidate.
Yep.
They've already deemed the Bills as a Super Bowl contender, right?
Yep.
And this is a game where if you're going to be that high on the pedestal, on the totem pole,
yep,
and we knock you down like we just did, then what that says, hey, you're dealing with a pissed-off Titans team that's going to go into every game with that same attitude.
Yep.
And if they go into every game with the same tenacity, attitude, fight, it's gonna be a long year, dog. And like I've said, every game we've played, we've had a turnover. We are if you go and look at, I don't know what our rank is in turnovers, but literally the defense is eating in turnovers. Literally.
Absolutely, we're top 3, no question about it, man.
I think we might be number
turnover
one,
differential. Yeah, we don't turn it over, but we make turnovers.
Hey,
that's why we're 4-0, folks. We're undefeated. Do y'all understand that? There's only 3 teams in the league that's undefeated, and we're one of them. All right? We're one of them. We're number 1 in the AFC right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are. Yep. The Titans and the Steelers are undefeated too, but we're number 1 right now. Okay? So yes. And then you even called it when we watched the game. You said, man, the way that Andre Roberts is carrying the football on those kickoffs, he's gonna mess around and fumble, and he fumbled. That's a great call, Jacques. You know what I'm saying? We see these things, man.
Yes, we do.
We see them.
People, we pay attention. We watching the game. We pay attention to little small details. You're like,
yep.
Hey, that's like when I was looking at him, I said he's gonna mess up one time or another, and he jacked it up right at the wrong time too.
Yep.
But I mean, Hawk, how do you feel going forward?
Man, I would say this. I feel really, really good. One thing about the Titans is Mike Vrabel. In the past, man, we didn't fight hard enough to the end. We've always had opportunities to win football games, winning up to the fourth quarter, to the last minute, and we lose. That's had always been a trend for us, okay? Over the past several years, that's not been the case, man. When we have a stranglehold on you, we got you. The only game I can think of where that didn't sort of happen was the Chiefs of last year. I mean, but Kansas City's a different monster. They won the Super Bowl. They're Super Bowl winners, right? But for the most part, the Titans will fight. And even against the Chiefs, we fought. That's what I really like about what I saw today. Despite the COVID situation and the Titans getting knocked up and down about, what's happening, things. And, Jacques, you had made mention that the NFL is apologizing. Is that right? To the Titans based on the COVID situation?
So, and this is what the commentator said on the game. is that the Titans didn't do anything wrong. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but they didn't do anything wrong. They followed protocol. I think John Robinson iterated. He said the only thing that they didn't follow was everybody wearing a mask all the time, right? People got to remember you're in a pandemic. This is going to happen. Another team is going to go through the same thing.
Absolutely.
And it was almost like
we've called that. Guys. Right. Like, we've called that.
We've called it. We've called it.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And when it happens, you're going to get the same disrespect and the same death threats and the same BS that I bet you the players got because they're like, hey, we're just trying to prepare. We're trying to, but, hey.
End zone, touchdown, Titans.
Big ups to the Titans mentally, man.
Yes.
Mentally, this is an amazing team, man.
It is, man. Proud of them dudes, man.
I asked you about 4 or 5 years ago. I said, do you see the Titans getting a Super Bowl Do you see the Titans getting a Super Bowl in the next 2 or 3 or 5 years?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I still need to see more before I can say they're a Super Bowl winner, right? Okay. Will there be a playoff team? Of course.
Okay.
Well, I got to see some more.
Let me rephrase it. Will they get to a Super Bowl in the next couple of years?
With the core that they have, yes. Barring no injuries, right?
Right.
We have very good contracts right now. We have players sold up over the next 3 to 4 years. I'm really counting on that part of it. Hopefully we can re-sign a few players, you know what I'm saying, that have had signed those 1-year deals. I really think they like it. A lot of players like it here in Tennessee. You don't hear people walking away saying, I hate it here. I mean, Nashville's an off-the-chain city. For those who have never been to Nashville, man, you're missing out. Nashville's a great city. There's a lot to do here. One of the more popular cities in the country, and players come down here and they have a great time. And then they might get traded, other things. They still live here in Nashville. There's players on other teams that's not even from Nashville that live in Nashville. It's crazy. So I think, man, we have a good core over the next several years that it can happen. I think, again, the Chiefs is my concern. Buffalo being in the mix, Steelers being in the mix. They're teams that are moving forward, of course. But, again, we made the AFC Championship game last year. Let's not forget that. And Buffalo, I know, Buffalo fans are, not too happy right now. And they talked a lot about their offense and things. But for us, we have a steady team. And y'all better go sign Le'Veon Bell. Right. Y'all better go sign Le'Veon Bell. He just got released. Y'all better go find some other playmakers. But for us, we are a team. We're a solid team. And we ride for each other, man. So I'm proud of them boys, man. Proud of them.
Yep. Definitely. Yep. So, and one more thing, JD and Vic Beasley going to want to stay after this year. Watch my
absolutely. Yes, they will. 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 Because our media man in Nashville, we don't really rip players too bad like other cities do. Hey, you don't get your handful. Don't get me wrong. That's with any team, right? But you do right, man. They'll treat you like a king here. That's a South thing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show, folks. We were so ready to do this show. We could not wait. We almost did this in the third quarter of the show, bro. That's how hype we was about this. But as always, y'all, you can always check us out on Instagram at Tennessee Titans Weekly. Also as well on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7. And if you want to contact us, you can contact us at Tennessee Titans Weekly at gmail.com, folks.
And remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. Now, cut your notification bells on at the bottom. That way you can be notified when we get videos or go live. Also, hey, we want to thank all the other fans of other teams that has been following us and subbing to the channel. Hey, we're here. We love NFL football. And if you want to come in, sub to us, hey, we're talking about your team too. So definitely. And shout out to Rico, man. Hey, respect to the Buffalo Fanatics. Guys, go check them out. They're a real good podcast, real good channel. Go check them out, definitely.
Yep, absolutely, man. So, to you and yours, we appreciate it. Tighten up. On to Houston next. Buffalo, if you watching, any fans, much respect to you guys. Y'all need to get y'all stuff together. We ready. And we told you we were ready. So, hey, let's get it in, man. And I'm going to finish these Buffalo wings when the show's over, too. These Buffalo wings are pretty good. From Buffalo, New York. Specially delivered. All right, folks. We'll holler at you. To the next show, folks. Tighten up, baby. Yes, sir.
In what has been a magical season to this point. If they do, they need it now. Christie kicks it high and short. Going to be fielded by Lorenzo Neal at the 25. Pitches it back to Wycheck. He throws it across the field to Dyson.
He's got something.
30,
He's
40,
got something.
50,
He's got it.
40,
He's got it.
20. 10,
He's got it!
End zone, touchdown Titans! There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle. Tennessee has pulled